Well, hello YouTube. I decided to launch my YouTube Chicago rant page because there's so much in Chicago to rant about these days. Of course, there's the Blagojevich scandal, and uh, Roland Burris now is trying to ease his way into the Senate seat. Um, but aside from all that chaos, there's Mayor Daley, who is under the radar at the moment for the most part. But he's still a thorn in the side of all of the residents in the Chicago area. So, Mayor Daley, if you happen to be watching this video, expect to hear from me ranting about the things that you do and continue to do to oppress the citizens and residents in the Chicago area. Um, so, for my first video, I want to complain about how Mayor Daley is selling the city from underneath our feet and continue to burden us with taxes after taxes after taxes after taxes. Um, it reminds me of the story of Solomon and King Solomon after his death. I believe it was his son Rehoboam. And, don't quote me on this because I don't have my Bible in front of me here. But it's somewhere in Second Chronicles. Right after Solomon died, um, the nation split up, of course, became the 10 tribes of Israel and the tribe of Judah. There was Jeroboam, um, and I think he was the 10th part of the leadership of the 10 tribes. Then there was Rehoboam, who was the took over his father's throne, but he went and started to oppressing the people with taxes and started burdening them with taxes. And Mayor Daley is burdening the Chicago citizens with all these tax programs. And for those of you who haven't been keeping up with it, he's recently sold the Chicago parking meters to a private company, and that private company has the legal authority and Mayor Daley's blessing, because of course he doesn't drive, um, to quadruple the prices of parking meter fees now. Furthermore, there was a time when the parking meters did not have to be fed quarters after normal business hours. Well, that's the rumor is that's going to change. So now you got to put money in the parking meter 24 hours a day. And of course, people aren't going to be doing that, which means that Mayor Daley and his police force can go out there and write more parking tickets and therefore generate more revenue for the city. Uh, Additionally, the mayor has, um, in this economy, decided to reduce the amount of tickets that a person can have before they become eligible for the boot. So before you had to have three unpaid parking tickets. Now it's down to two unpaid parking tickets, and you get a boot on your car, and it costs $60 to have that boot removed. Here, people are struggling to try to pay their mortgages, and I understand the mayor has to run the city, and he has done a fine job up until recent times because he's trying to bring the Olympics here. So he's got to have us pay for that. Unfortunately, that's the way he sees it. But so now the people are going to have to try to come up with some money to get their vehicles. If they don't get their vehicles, the vehicles will be auctioned off or crushed. So thanks a lot, Mayor Daley, for that wonderful program that you implemented. And then there is the taxes on water. Small businesses even have to pay an extraordinary amount of taxes and fees, registration fees, all kind of permit fees just to do business in the city. So he's like priced out small businesses. Um, and the red light. Let's talk about these damn red light cameras. Mayor Daley, you may not be aware of this, but I actually went onto the city's website and pulled up all of the red light cameras in the city of Chicago, and I didn't find any in Bridgeport, your home town area of Bridgeport had no cameras, no red light cameras. Now I don't know if the information on the website is not accurate, or it's just something that you just happened to overlook, or what it was. But that's not just Bridgeport, but even Bronzeville, uh, which is further east, Hyde Park, they don't have any red light cameras. Mount Greenwood, which is an Irish community, and of course Mayor Daley's Irish, uh, Sarah Palin thing, you know, and they don't have any red light cameras in the Mount Greenwood either. The same goes for Beverly, which is a very affluent area in Chicago. And then there's other little pockets here and there, like around O'Hare Airport area and all that. North Shore, Lakeshore area. There's a few. Of course, there could certainly be a lot more since it's densely populated there. But we know that you have to be very careful there. So with this red light cameras, um, if a person runs the red light, they get this ticket mailed out to them. And of course, you may not be driving the car, but it may loan the car out to your cousin, you know, because he needs to run somewhere right quick, and he don't have no job. Well, now he gets a ticket in your car. You got to pay $100 for his dumb running the light, and and if you don't pay that $100 within a certain time frame, and I don't know, the mayor's probably going to change this to 24 hours pretty soon. But if you don't pay it within a certain time frame, then you have to um, forfeit your vehicle, get a boot on it. As a boot, one ticket, one red light ticket will make you eligible for the boot. So right now I'm going to end this video. I've been ranting for a while. There's more I want to rant about, but Mayor Daley, put some red light cameras over in Mount Greenwood, Bridgeport, Hyde Park, places where people got some money. I know there's a lot of cops that live in those areas, and but they don't pay their tickets anyway. They got somebody down there to fix that. So, because you know Chicago's the most corrupt city there is, what you find it. So holla back. This is DJ ranting here in Chicago. Peace.